I think I look skinnier with the phone long ways, but it won't come off right for my YouTube video if I do it that way. Regardless. So, I had a doctor's appointment on Monday, which was January 10th. And the doctor, I was surprised by what he said. Like, from the exercises I got from my second PT appointment, where I had to rotate my foot in circles to the left and circles to the right. And then I had to use like one of these bands on my foot and do exercises up and down, side to side, and back. The first week, exercise was fine. The second week, I was like, I don't know about this. And so when I went to the doctor, I wasn't expecting a good report. But he did my x-rays. He said everything looks great. He told me I was in a boot when I went, and I was in a wheelchair. I was still non-weight bearing. So when I went, he said Monday, the day of my appointment, he was like, put 30 pounds on it and then ramp up your weight every day, how much you putting on it. Just if it start hurting, go down a little bit and, just push it up till you get to full weight bearing with your boot on by next Friday. So today is Thursday. My physical therapist came in yesterday, Wednesday, and he showed me how to walk on the walker. I tried it myself on Monday afternoon, but when I tell you I was exhausted, and then I was sore. And so, but after, like, I gave it a rest on Tuesday, that night, y'all, I was like painless. When I say painless, my foot felt so much better. I could move it more. I guess it was just it was hurting because my body was telling me you need to start doing something. And so, when the physical therapist came yesterday, he had me walk on the walker. So y'all seen like a quick tour of the house or whatever. So he had me walk from the front door, around in the living room in a circle, into the kitchen, around in a circle, and then down the hallway and into my room. Now, when I did it myself on Monday, I walked from my room to the back door, then to the front door, and then to the bathroom. And then I got off the walker and back in the wheelchair to come back in my room. And I was like, so he had me walking on the walker, then let me sit down for a second, and then he showed me how to get out of my door. So my house is, okay, so this is the threshold. It's a step down, and then it's the porch, and then it's one more step down. So he had me do it by myself. Go out the door, go down the other step, turn around, come back up that step, and back in the door. So I was like, oh snap, like we might be finna do something. And then after I did the walking on the walker, I was nowhere near as out of breath as I was at first when I did it on Monday. And I was like, okay, we finna do something. Like when that doctor told me that, I was like, who you talking about? Who finna do that? Like, I mean, I'm a good patient, but I was like, let me see what this physical therapist talk about. So when we did all that, I was like, okay, all right. He's like, still do the exercises that you've been doing 3 times a day. I asked him how often did he want me to walk, like around the house with the walker, and he said 3 times a day. Now it is 2 o'clock. I've been walking up on that walker all morning because I got up at 9 because I thought Terminix had rung the doorbell, and so I hopped up, got the walker, went to the door. Nobody was there, so I was like, oh, okay, well, need to put some letters on my mailbox. My mailbox is attached to the house, so I was like, okay, this will be my chance to try to get out the door. So I got out the door, put the letters on the mailbox, and then I sat on the porch for like an hour. And then I came back in the house and was doing stuff around the house. And then he said the only time he want me to use the wheelchair is when I'm carrying something. So like if I have a drink in my hand, or if I need to bring my food, or if I need to take my laptop into the kitchen, I can use my wheelchair for that. But other than that, then I need to be on my walker. So I done did way more than 3 trips already this morning. And it's only 2 o'clock. And like if I have to go to the bathroom, I use the walker. Like, that's I'm gonna probably only get up probably 2 more times. Like, I've been up all morning. I ain't been back in the bed. I came back here and, like, got dressed, but I never got back in the bed. And then, let's see, I probably have to go to the bathroom probably 2 more times and then figure out if I want to eat dinner or not. Or let Keiko see it from outside. So, yeah. And the man finna come to pick up my scooter, I'm renting a scooter and renting the ramp for the wheelchair. So I called them yesterday and told them to come pick both of them up today. It's like $55 a month, something like that, for each one. And so I was like, yeah, come pick these up. Because, baby, after I figured out I can get out that door, y'all can have all that. That scooter was for the birds. Because that thing, I just feel like I'm going to fall and it's not sturdy. And I tried doing the crutches. And I just don't feel like I always land perfectly down. Sometimes that stopper is like to the side. And I fall all the time. So I was like, this is the perfect time to pull out that walker. Because I had not used it since, like, right after my surgery. So yeah, everything is going great. I just took my boot off at 2 o'clock, so it's been on since 9. Walking on the walker. The man finna come to pick up the scooter and the ramp, and then I'm gonna be chilling. And I'm gonna drive. I had my friend come and move my car, cause my car. I'm gonna show y'all my driveway once I can get the walker. So my driveway is very narrow. So basically, when I get out the car, I have to step off the side of the sidewalk into the dirt to close the door and open the door, get in and out the car, all that. So I can't go around the car with the walker. So I had her move my car to right in front of the porch. So after you get off the porch, it's the sidewalk that leads you to the driveway. I had her park right in front of where that sidewalk starts. So when I come off the second step, I can start getting ready to get in the car. And when I drive, I'm supposed to take the boot off, put my shoe on, and then drive, and then put the boot back on, and then get out the car and do whatever. So I was gonna go driving while after she had moved it, but 1, I was tired. 2, my phone died. And so I was like, I'm not gonna be out here in these streets with a dead phone and a broke foot. Like, no. So I guess I can't even say it's broke anymore. So I was like, I'm going to charge my phone, go lay down for a little while, and then I'll go outside and try to drive before it get dark. So that's another trip that I'm going to be doing. So I'll probably be done walk back and forth about 10 times a day. So that's about it. I think. The man finna come get this scooter. Yeah. I'm really, the big thing is driving so I can bring Arpin home. Because she's been staying with my mama this whole time. And I'm over it. I'm like, I need to be able to take my baby to school. We need to be able to go to church. And it's good for now. Everything else I can get delivered to the house, whatever. But them 2 things right there. And the other big thing is like taking out the trash. So by the end of next week, so next Friday, the Friday before Martin Luther King, I'm supposed to be walking on my boot without a walker at all. So I think after that, I'll be good on the trash thing. I could be able to do that by myself. But I still won't be able to wash clothes because not even the stairs I fell off of, but the other ones, which are super steep, that go to the laundry room, I'm not even about to attempt to even fool with that thing. With a boot, nothing on. And so, that's going to be I think I'm going to have my aunt come get a load of clothes like every week and just bring it back the next week and get the next load kind of thing. I have somebody doing it for me, but she went out of town. So, yeah. We good. Like, when people ask me, well, do I need something? I'm like, I literally can do everything myself except for take out the trash. So, and I should be able to do that by the next Friday. And then, so after next Friday, they're going to discharge me from home health. Because the reason I was on home health is because basically I'm too big for people to be trying to get me out the house and all this stuff. And I didn't know how to get down the stairs safely, and they didn't either. And so it was like people had to be here to catch me. All this, it was a lot. And then they won't talk about 2 or 3 times a week. And I, had to find a different person to take me each time. Then, what was I about to say? So after the next Friday, I'm supposed to be working on starting putting weight on my foot outside of the boot and going to physical therapy, driving to physical therapy myself. So I would be, what I'm thinking, by February 10th, when I go back for my appointment, I'm supposed to be walking fully, no boot. And I ordered some high top Rika boots, and I'll probably insert a picture of him. So, I don't know what that is supposed to give, but I think that man heals, so.